Every black person living should go to Ghana and see them slave castles so you can see what they did to us.
You see, you won't understand the magnitude of atrocity carried against black Africans during the transatlantic slavery until you take a second look at history, because the way that history is represented in our school system is to bury the truth and teach the false. I am not surprised when our famous brother Steve Harvey is saying that every black man should go to Ghana and see the processes that our people had to go through to get to Europe as slaves. You see, while growing up as a young person in Africa, you will assume that white people are good people until you look at history by yourself and not wait for anyone to teach you. What you will see will saddle you. As far as I can tell, slavery lasted in Africa for 3,500 years. 3,500 years, guys. The Arabs enslaved our people for 2,000 years and enforced the religion of Islam on our people. They didn't give that religion a platter of gold. The same thing happened to the Europeans, enslaved our people for 1,500 years and enforced the religion of Christianity on our people. They killed, raped our sisters and our mothers, chopped our ancestors' genital, and sometimes hanged them. And today you think that the Europeans are your friends. This is why each time I see young people in Africa, I am waving my hand in bemusement. Why? Our people have not been taught that we are in a war. Every other race know that they are in a war in this world. The Europeans know that they are in a war. The Asians know that they are in war. Only black people in Africa, they don't have idea that they are in a war. As a matter of fact, they are friends to their enemies. This is why unveiling the true history of black people is very, very critical. The spirit of rebelliousness needs to be retaught to our young men. We are becoming weak every day. Rebelliousness is very, very crucial if we must change as a people. I remember one of the ships that carried my people, the Igbo people, to America. At a point, the spirit of rebelliousness told them that it is better to die in the sea than to go and become a slave in America. So all of them sang a song together and jumped into the sea. Thousands of them died. It took the spirit of rebelliousness to produce folks like Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Patrice Lumumba, Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah, Stephen Biko, Thomas Sankara. Today we are losing that spirit in young people, and that is because we don't know our history. Teach our people that we are in a war so that they will be prepared. Listen to what Harvey have to say in this video.
Every black person living should go to Ghana and see them slave castles so you can see what they did to us. You got to see what they did to us. You got to see how they built these dungeons underground and they put these churches on top and they dug holes in the ground to pump the music of what they call their Christianity into the holes. While, man, they did, let me explain some of y'all. They walk them as far as they can first to make them lose weight. They put them in a room, then they cut a door, and after you've been in this room in 2 weeks, they walk you through this door. If you lose the right amount of weight, you fit through the door. If you don't fit through the door, you got to stay in this room right here. Then you in this room for another week, they make you lose some more weight. Then you fit through another door. If you can't fit through the door, you ain't lost enough weight. You got to go through 4 doors like that before you go through the door of no return.